Let's make never done this before, but I've watched YouTube videos. So I'm gonna be making pancakes with oats and banana, and I'm gonna put in 6 eggs. Protein always, and then also protein shake. Yeah. So yeah, wish me luck. But whatever the outcome is, that is gonna go to waste. Nothing is going to waste. I promise you that. If I have to sort of make a detour and uh, change the recipe or whatever the case is, that is what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I think before I do that, let me take a picture for the thumbnail. Picture for the thumbnail. Picture for the thumbnail. Picture for the thumbnail. Okay. What's another picture with protein shake? Well, I'm gonna use one of these things to thingy scoop, what do they call it, the batter into the pan. So I'm gonna use this one, and then this is a protein shake. Just put it down. Okay, let's get it. Um, According to the video, I think you add a little bit of water first. So I'm gonna first uh, put water. I don't know why the water, but the first put water. Um, uh, Gosh, thank you so much for watching. I'm quickly making protein pancakes with some oats. I'm gonna add a banana. I will add 6 eggs, and I'm also gonna add protein shake. Um, Never done it before, but I had to watch YouTube videos. So okay, because this thing is high, the next thing, so I'll put this here to do all my ingredients and all of that. So it's oats. I didn't really mention the oats. Um, I'll add more if I need to. And I saw the adding water. And then it's my banana. Um, and I need to get something to crack the eggs. And then I'll do 6 eggs. 6 eggs. Hopefully no shells go inside. That's very tricky to take out. 6 eggs. I'm trying to be really careful that no shells fall in. Because I think it's going to be slightly tricky to get it in while it falls. Okay. One more egg. One more egg. Yes. 6 out of 6. No shells fell in. Okay. Put that on the side. Then I'll do 2 scoops of some whey protein. I had is when this happens. I'm not trying to waste no protein. So that is the protein. So, I don't know. I feel like I need to add a little bit of water. Oh, I saw some other people were adding milk. I don't really do milk. Lactose intolerant. Interesting fact is that apparently over 90 over 90% of males who are of African descent, they're lactose intolerant. Interesting fact, and I think that's a fact. One of the facts that I learned from watching one of DemoticCele's videos. Interesting fact. I don't know if it's helpful to anybody or whatever. Just interesting fact. Okay, so that is what they call it, the better. In the meantime, what I'll do is that I'm gonna warm up. I will warm up the pan. Yes, yes, I warm up the pan. I already put a little bit of oil in the pan, so I just warmed it up and keep it on low because most of this thing I've been doing it's trial and error. I've never done it before. So wish me luck for the first batch. Okay, now let's mix up the bread as I call it. Okay, this thing. And I'll definitely add more water if it's slightly too thick. And apologies for the sound in advance. Okay, it does not seem that the consistency seems to be decent. So I'm just gonna, put it through the ringer just one more time. Okay, I think that's about right. It's time to just try and cook now. Let's see how this camera angle. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have here. I don't know. Does anyone know how do you tell when it's warm enough for you to put your first batch? It's warm enough. It's warm enough. Okay. Okay. I think I'm not gonna use the scoop thing. I'm just gonna use just gonna pour it straight from the jar. feels warm enough. I think I need to just slightly a little more heat. Problems. It seems to be a bit too watery. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna add a little bit of oat because it feels a bit too watery. So I'll add a little bit of oat so it can just get slightly thick because I feel just from eyeballing it that it perhaps a bit too watery, and I don't think it's gonna do what it's supposed to do when I put it in the pan. So once again, apologies for the noise. Okay, let's see now. See. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Hoping for the best. Oh, let me. The texture. You know, I was supposed to add water, but let's see. Because there's eggs in there. So when you know, obviously eggs is a bit liquidishy. So I think maybe adding water is a bit of a mistake. But hopefully it's gonna work out okay. And then I know for next time you don't add water because you want it. I think it's better if it's a bit slightly thick. But let's see. Okay. 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 All right. All right. All right. All right. Let me bring it closer. See. All right. All righty. Okay. 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 Oh, it's looking good. On one of the videos that I watched, they said you must look out for, I think, bubbles on top or something before you turn it. So let's give it a moment or two. While I'm just tidying up here in the back if you don't see me. Just tidying up just a little bit. As I am using a kitchen which is not run by me. Okay, I think now it's time to turn. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, no, it's too early. Okay, it didn't work out. Okay, it's the first one. It's the first one. So, oh, what's happening here? I didn't break it. Promise. Promise, not me. Oh, okay. I think we need to get another one. Okay, that was the first one. So it was a bit shaky there. I know, but it was the first one. So it means on the next one, there will be a little practice. Okay, 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 okay. Spatula, we get another one. Okay, here we got another one. Okay, plates. Okay, I'm gonna just put it here. Okay, it was a bit shaky on the first one. It was a bit shaky. It was the first one, you can say somewhat practice run. Oh, and then I'm using coconut oil. So let's try again now. Round two. A little bit of heat. Okay, I already saw that is wrong on the first one. Okay, there we go. So definitely on the second one, it's gonna be almost perfect. Okay, too much heat. Okay. 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 Okay, so a couple of things on that first one. I think one of the things that it was yeah, okay, here we go. Right. A couple of things on that first one. First of all, I think it was a bit too big. So I poured a little bit too much. So now what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do 3 medium-sized pancakes. I think with that it's gonna be easy to flip. It's gonna cook a little bit longer, and yeah, wish me luck. Let's see. Okay. Right over. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's it. Okay. Wow. So let me do a couple of small ones. Okay. No. You wanna merge? You want them to merge? Okay. Okay. So another one here. Okay. Right. Right. I don't want them to become one. I think shape wise, I'm looking to shape some other time. But let's see how this one turns out. And another thing that I from the videos, you don't want to turn it too early. You want it to sort of okay. These are ready to turn. Ready to turn. Okay. Oh no. Yes. Okay. Right. In the game now. Right. Right. We're in it. We need to win it. I now we need to win it. Couple of minutes on this side. We in it. We're in it to win it. We're in it to win it. And then I think you don't need to cook them for too long because all the ingredients, it's Okay, I said except the eggs, but also the eggs, it's not something to cook for long. So the oats, the protein shake, all of that. Okay, I think this purchase. Right? Yeah. Yep. Okay. 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 I think I somewhat put a hang of it. Just as I said, I'm using coconut oil instead of butter. It's just to sort of just coat the pan, but I think yeah, I it's getting better. Let's do a couple. Okay, all right. Okay, okay. I think after this small one, I'm gonna try to do one big one to see how they're gonna come out. Yeah, I'm gonna try one big one to see how's it that. Or if I try one big one, I'm gonna use it. Okay, okay, all right. Okay. I think it doesn't really need a lot. That's what it's calling me. Does not need a lot of heat. Let's see. Mm, decent. Mm, definitely. Protein shake and the flavor. The one that's sort of, it's not overpowering, but if you sort of never had protein shake before, you want to know what is that flavor that you want to taste. That's cool. And big one. One big one. See, as I said, coconut oil just to let the heat for a moment or two to really, really, really on the pan. And after that, we are tempting one big one. One big one. See. somebody asked, is it eggs? No, it's not eggs, but there is eggs. I'm making some protein pancakes in the blender. So in here, there's 6 eggs, about just over 100 grams of oats, banana, eggs, banana, protein shake, oats. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's oats, eggs, banana, protein shake. So that's what I'm making. It definitely looks like eggs because I think the eggs are somewhat dominating. I put in 6 eggs, so it almost looks like eggs, which I'm not complaining because I'm all for eggs. Your protein, your good fat, all of that. So I've been making smaller ones. So now I'm gonna try and make one full one and then let it sit. And then somebody said in the comments that before you turn it, you must wait for the bubbles. So now I'm going for full one. So let's go. Okay. 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 Let me bring it closer. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 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 So I'm already seeing bubbles there, but it's not time yet. Somebody in the comments said, we'll just wait for the bubbles to form. Or yeah, because I want this one to be perfect. Because if you have this one was perfect, I'm gonna keep all of them this size. Because the other ones they were smaller, but I was still sort of trying to figure out how to maneuver. Yeah. This is like a smaller bowl. Yeah. Okay, let's see now. Okay. It's saying that it's sort of ready to turn, but we need to be careful. Yes! Got it. I was nervous a little bit because those who were watching from the beginning, you saw the first one. It sort of fell apart because when I turned it went other ways. So I think I sort of got it. Yeah, yeah. I'm very proud. I'm very proud. I'm very proud. I will check the time because I need to be somewhere very soon. Okay. I think like a minute or two on the one side. There we go. I'm very proud of this one. I think I'm gonna keep all of them that size. Just coat the pan, a little bit coconut oil or oil of choice or butter if your diet allows it or whatever the case could be. Right now, I think now I'm gonna try and take it up a notch. I'm gonna fill the pan and then make it slightly thick, slightly thick. Okay. I think I got two more there. Like give it a little bit of time to give it a little bit of time to sort of cook properly. Uh, yeah, you must watch it for me. I don't know how you're gonna let me know when there's problems. So I'm just going to throw away things on the trash. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I really see that there's bubbles forming, which is a good sign on this. Almost time to turn it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Almost. Because I see the bubbles are forming, but this one, so I need to be extra careful because I did pour a little bit more data, so I want it to be slightly thick. So I think for it to be able to turn, to flip over without falling apart, it does need to cook a little bit more and sort of be firm so it doesn't fall apart, like the first one that I made. And I think I have two more. I think I'm gonna get two more out of that. Sort of two, this size. Yeah, so two that size. It's not time yet, you say. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. I believe. It's not time yet. Then I see the bubbles are forming. Bubbles are forming. Almost. Almost. I feel. Yes, almost. I don't rush it. I don't rush it. I don't rush it. Because this one will be retest. I'm going to flip it. It's already falling apart. So it means that's just listen. I believe it's not firm, not firm enough for me to flip as in yet. So I'm gonna give it flip it now. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. See. Okay. Okay. That's not the best. Recovered, but it's not gonna be complete. It's gonna be in pieces. But the good thing is, I was able to flip it, all of it. So very chocolatey, although the protein shake, like chocolatey. I think flavors that are sort of pushing through ahead is the protein shake of chocolate flavor, excuse me, and then the banana is also very strong. Not strong, but it's also, you can definitely taste it. The eggs and the oats, not so much, but you know, you can definitely see that it's there. The oats and the eggs, you know, texture wise, it's definitely the oats and the eggs that bring the texture, and the protein shake in a banana, that's the flavor. So I think this one's done. Yeah, fell apart, but I must admit I did put slightly a little bit more better than the previous one, which was the gold, but I think it was a bit too much. So I think the last two should be perfect. You know, from you know the sort of the experiments before it. So here we go. So I think I have about two more here. Yeah, that's about two more. Yeah, that's about two more. So I think the last two should be almost perfect. Almost perfect. Let's see. Let's bring it closer. Let's bring it closer. Yes. Let's bring it this close. Too close. Okay. Put it here. Okay. There we go. It's time to flip. Almost. It's maybe the time. I don't know why I'm doing commentary like it's like an animal, you know, those animal shows. I don't know why. Here we go. I see those bubbles forming, and when somebody said in the comments that once those bubbles start forming, it's almost ready to flip. Turn. See. Gentle now, gentle. Really hasty, man. Okay. Also not perfect. Okay, let me now have one more shot to get a perfect one. So the last one needs to be perfect. At least, because I definitely need at least one of them to be perfect pancake. At least one of them. Which I'm confident that I will. Pressure. pressure on myself. But yeah, it's definitely not the best thing. But sometimes when you're under pressure, there's a lot of stake. So now the last one, I only have to leave just better for one, and I need to try and get a perfect one. For the thumbnail, and also for myself, so I can know, that the errors that I made coming up to the last one, I've definitely learned. So I'm gonna take my time before flipping. I'm gonna try to be steady with the movement, focus, will not be hasty. And I'm gonna make sure that the pen is warm enough. So we should be out for that last one. Alrighty, let's see. Once again, using olive oil, not olive oil, coconut oil, but also olive oil. It's good. Also use butter if your diet allows, or as you prefer. To make sure that pan is nice and warm. As I said, this is the last chance. What's that Eminem song? One moment. So I'll make sure that the pan is nice in the middle. It's nice and warm. Just make sure that the whole pan is decent amount of oil. Before. Okay, it's more time. Okay, stir it a little bit. Make sure it's together. As I said, it's the last one. So I need this one to be perfect. So definitely it's nothing more better than the other ones. But we're not in a rush. We are not in the rush. Okay, how's the heat? Okay, it's 19. Decreasing the heat a little bit. Okay, I already see bubbles are forming. Just a sign. Very close. Yeah, it's a sign that it's going well. And that's already seen on the sort of the outside. It's already slowly sort of coming together. So let's see. Okay. See, once you can see that it can be jingled, or it can sort of move around as a whole. I think that is a good sign that it's almost ready to flip, but not yet. I'm gonna tidy it up. Right, I'm gonna cook. perpetual about to die, but I'm gonna check what's going